Listen up, sprinkles, because I'm only going to say this once. This year, it's crime season. Now, what does that mean? It means the theme of this year, friends, believe in something. It's going to start off with that, but it's going to end with crime because it's unhinged. There are no locks on the doors. It's crypto regulation being taken off. So people who are skeptical, they stay on the sidelines, they never make it. But for the rest of us, we are here for the big yummy lollipops, okay? We are definitely on the right side of history when it comes to what's coming next. So there are no more bad vibes when it comes to dumping and grifting. I need you to understand that, okay? Trump has launched a meme coin. The whole world's talking about it. 2025 might be a repeat of 2017 just to show you what it means. What does actually a repeating mean? Whatever looks like, if we look at what an actual repetition of that year means, we can have a look at my others BTC. It means basically altcoins have a wave one, and then at the end of this year, maybe December, everyone realizes they've been making money all year. They tell their friends and family, and they come in alt season wave two, okay? That may be what we're repeating. And we have Bitcoin Strategic Reserve coming in, government, all these news, 200,000 BTC purchased per year for 5 years. That might be enough to give us that white swan effect where people believe the 4-year cycle is finished and it doesn't apply anymore, okay, by the end of this year. People have like different, and a big way to tell is think in your mind about the possibility of us pumping an alt season in January of next year. So if we start January of next year, alt pump and altcoins, people will think, oh, 4-year cycle. We're meant to have a bear market this year. I want to tell you something. Do you know they said the exact same thing in 2022? I heard it everywhere, by the way. We all heard it, friends. 2022, they said, oh, we're meant to be in a bear market, but it was actually Cult DAO and random things were launching. NFTs were going up in 2022 first quarter. But then it was a bear market. You understand? So let's look out for that. So I mentioned here, right, if you waste too much money, what time worrying about insiders and scammers and dumpers, if you waste too much time, then you're going to be missing out on the abundance of buyers coming in. The green candles will do the talking. If anything, friends, you got to believe in something. That's it. You got to believe in something. We are going to believe. And yes, it starts off with all of our amazing meme coins, super cycle, altcoins, DeFi. Hopefully Ethereum comes back. We're all bringing it all back. Hopefully that all happens. It starts with that. It ends with the criminals. Okay, at the very, very end. And probably more like outrageous scamming and grifting at the end, which is what we're seeing right now. It's like, it's tiny. Even though people think Donald Trump's is the ultimate grift. No, man. Wait till you see what happens at the very, very end. You know what I mean? There's going to be outrageous stuff. But hey, let's worry about that in a year from now. So when Moon, well, everything has happened, hasn't it, friends? Everything has happened. Thank you to Mr. My friend Skrill, my friend Somi for putting this. So when Moon, well, if 2017 is repeating, we're like right in that moment, we start walking up right now, you know? That's what happened in 2017. We didn't know 2017 Fractal was going to repeat exactly the same. We don't even know if it really is. But yeah, we're in that mid-January to end of February part. So by March, we're like screaming. We're like, oh, it's starting that first week of March screaming. That's what happens. So Ethereum hopefully is around $5,000 by March in that next 6 weeks. So big things have to start happening soon. Dare to dream of a beautiful pump. So of course, friends, when we're looking at anything in crypto, I know new people coming in, Bitcoin's a spear. We need Bitcoin healthy. And for all our altcoins, we need Ethereum healthy. We do need it healthy. We got to get rid of this femme soy boy. We got to get rid of that Ethereum Foundation leader. She doesn't believe in a culture of winning. We literally says, how disgusting is that? Like, you're literally meant to be the blue chip altcoin to show everybody in the world that crypto beyond Bitcoin is not just a scam. So when you don't have a culture of winning and you like the price going down, that's effectively what you're saying. That's disgusting and has to change. Even Ivan on text calling for a change. Basically, Tetranode, everyone's calling for a change out here. Carol, I want Richard Hart court case dismissed. Let me tell you, it's a believer's cycle. So Donald Trump has come in. We've seen a sea change. There's been a change out here. It's been very, very positive out there for everyone. And yes, it could be a simple, clean signal. You pump it all year, okay? And then we'll worry about where the price valuations are in 12 months. This is also accurate. Shout out to DeFi Dad. My timeline right now, everything changed forever. This is the new paradigm. There are no rules now that we're going so much higher. This is good for my bags. This is bad for your bags. Sometimes I get why everyone hates us. This is everyone. Yeah, that's the crowd. Welcome to the crowd. He's talking about Trump's meme coin and everyone launching this stuff out here. And what occurs after this point, friends? Well, you go back to the cycles, Trump launching the meme coin, well, feels like that was the Dogecoin Elon Musk moment. It was a lightning rod. Elon Musk shilling Doge was the lightning rod. Literally a lightning rod. Just catches lightning. Yeah, shocked the algorithm, friends. Share with your friends and family. We just had that moment. And then what was to come after that? You never know, man. If we do 100 days of up from here, it finishes in May. But you never know. Maybe never know. It might go right to June. So it's time. I am so excited for the 2025 bull market. Who is going to be our version of BitConnect and Carlos Matos? The Ponzi pump will be glorious. So friends, if you remember, the very first meme was Carlos Matos BitConnect. Man, friends, this meme literally, you know, I'm not joking. Okay, I'll do the silent cross. This meme onboarded me to crypto. Yeah, this was the meme because I was hanging out. Remember, Matt, if you're watching, remember, friends, got Matt. We're coming into crypto, and then he sent me this, and I didn't know what this was. I go, what is this? He sent me this, right, Matt? Matt's Chinese as well, so we all love to punt, and we're all in crypto. We know what's going on, and we're trading Bitcoin. We don't really understand. We don't understand altcoins. We don't understand. There's no culture. We don't understand Twitter. We're not on Twitter. We don't look at it at all. We watch random YouTube videos. We've got no idea what's going on. And then he sends me this. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, BitConnect? So this is one of the greatest. This meme onboarded me to crypto. Can you believe it? Because I knew it was a Ponzi because they're like, hey, they're paying that one. But you can't understand all this information or what's going on. Okay, you can't understand it. Because you're like, what's everyone excited about? What the hell is it? It was so bizarre, man. And that was the meme that really was like, something big is happening. Because I could see a congregation of people and singing and dancing. And it really made me pay attention. And then it led me to Bizanacci memes. I remember the memes from the years, man. Because I wasn't in long yet. Remember, I got in at the end of 2018. But boy, oh boy, friends, that's how it all ends. And it was literally, but you know what's funny? I did not know this until a long time later. BitConnect pumped 1000x before it went to zero. I'll try to find the chart price. One of the greatest things of all time. Look how freaking hilarious this was, man. This is BitConnect just starts running. It does 1000x up to here, and then it just drops. They got raided by the SEC. And that's how it ended. They got raided by the SEC. They came and they go, bro, you're literally running a Ponzi. Just literally, we got to start you down now. Oh, man, we're just laughing now. Oh, my God. That's big, man. Man, look at this, friends. It went from 17 cents to 460 bucks. Wow. So you do that. That's crazy, man. So let's do like 20 cents. So $460 divided by 20 cents. Yeah, 2,300x. Oh, my gosh. The BitConnect 2,300x. Oh, man. Maybe we're going to get one this year. That'll be funny. And guess what? We're all going to call it Ponzi scams here. And it's going to go up even more. Okay, so... oh, man. I can't wait. Now, I just want to show you these growing pains and stuff of things going out there, friends. So in Ethereum Foundation, this guy's an Ethereum Foundation guy. He goes, look, the Ethereum Foundation uses Ethereum all the time. For instance, one, we swap Ethereum for stable coins and to pay people. So that triggered everyone because they say, oh, the biggest use case for Ethereum is just dumping. So it's paying ourselves off you believing in it. So that's why this foundation has to change, friend. They're called clowns. Everyone has gone hard at them. Even Kobe, everyone's going out at him. Like, look at, this was a reply from Kobe. LeMayo, right? Goddamn joke. Bro, we use ETH to sell ETH. Yes, we use the chain only when we want to sell. Can't believe you thought this was smart to share. So that is, look, but this is like it's darkest before dawn, friends. Like it's really, it's really, really dark now, and then dawn's gonna come and everything's gonna turn around. Okay, so shout out to Mr. Bitboy as well. So Bitcoin 110K, but Ethereum was closer to 3K. What an abysmal. We thought it was going to be 100K and 10K. Instead, it's 100K and 3. See how that's what happens, man. Ethereum Foundation, they have to get rid of those feminine soy boys and then it found them. But don't worry, they will, friends. They will. Also, got a bit of a warning out here. Tai Lopez is getting itchy. So Tai Lopez has made an interview with Michael Saylor. So he's looking at Bitcoin, $600 million or $100 billion. And like, just remember, friends, one of my exotic top signals, Tai Lopez marked the top in December of 2021. He marked the top of Olympus DAO, So that's alt season done. And he marked the top of NFTs. So him entering, it's the final 3 months. It's pretty much over. Yeah. For NFTs, when he got in, I think it still did like another 50. Bored Apes went up another maybe 50 or 90%, another 2x, but that was all over. All the other NFTs were already pretty much done. So it's the ultimate euphoria signal when he comes in. Will he do it again this year? Come on, Tai, launch a meme coin or something at the end of this year. Come on, and just give us that signal. I'm waiting for it, man. I can't believe I've been waiting every day. Every day, friends, I'll be dreaming about this moment. Is he going to come and do it? But we lay out in the wakeness. I hope he doesn't do it early. Because who's going to be our top signal then? But someone out there will be. Shout out to Sergey Nazarov. So, Sergey, one of my boys. Obviously, that's the founder of Chainlink, friends. Some say he invented Bitcoin as well. So, I've shown you many posts. There are, altcoins. I know them, 8 altcoins. All 8 of them, when they approached 100 billion market cap, they reject the first time. You have to sell. But Hex hit 45 billion and SHIB hit 45 billion. And Solana hit 80 billion. So there's 3 there. 3 of them hit there. The other 5 actually went closer to that 100 billion. So Doge hit 90. Cardano hit 100 on the dot. BNB hit 100. Now, XRP hit 130 billion first time, and Ethereum hit 140 billion first time. But it's kind of showing you, don't start holding long-term things up there. That's what it's pretty much showing you. So if Chainlink got to 100 billion, it is around that $160 price. I'm hoping it hits $200, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Remember, Donald Trump even has it. But friends, this is stock standard for everything. Like, it's doing a 7x from here. I think we all deserve it, by the way. So yeah, maybe that's around a $200 link and a 10k ETH. So we'll see. Also, remember I was talking to you about crime season? Well, look at this. This is Donald Trump's advisor. I literally sold because it was going down increasingly. I don't know who wouldn't do that. So he released a coin called TikTok, and it hit like a 50 million market cap or something. He had I think he had maybe hit 20 million market cap. He had all the coins. And then he had all the coins. He screenshotted in euphoria. Oh my gosh. He said like, oh wow, he had $19 million in there. And then he dumped it all to zero. And he extracted $1 million. So he sent the coin to zero. I think it was like 80 million market cap tops, but yeah, it was about $1 million on the bid extracted, and it just pretty much rugged. And then he says, oh, I've got nothing to do with it. Oh, I got scammed. I'm walking away from crypto. Very, very sad. But look, man, obviously it's on Solana. It's gonna get worse like that. Okay, so there's gonna be great stuff. There's gonna be scams though. Just to tell you, in 2017, I went back. I manually checked every single coin, 200 coins by the end of it. 10% were scams. 1 in 10. So 10%, everyone made a loss. So out of 200 coins, 20 straight scams, like absolutely no one made money. But of the other 180, yeah, everyone made money. 50x, 100x potential everywhere. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you, man. Like, you don't want to go all in on one thing. Just be careful. That could be the 1 in 10 thing that it's going to be a scam. Okay, hopefully you do a bit research, and if you get in early, that's why I'm telling you as well. If you cover your initial, it's free after that. Okay, so you have to be practicing covering your initial, because by the end of this year, it's not going to give you a chance to do it. But also, friends, the real gains to be made in the bull market, they're actually the friends we make along the way. Don't forget that. Our companions, we're here to make it. Also, shout out to Mr. Tex Mobbin. Richard Hart was the worst investment ever, but you made me laugh all the way. Thank you. On a great note, my family is growing and healthy and business is doing well. I'm blessed beyond words. So, once again, you go back 4 years ago and even 2017, if you concluded anything about the coins, it was the wrong thing to do to finish off that conclusion. Hey, this is the worst or whatever. So, ultimately as well, being Ethereum linked also sucked, but we'll see how it plays out for this year. You can't, I'm telling you now, if you were to buy the Bitcoin halving coin winning narrative in that year, if you were to hold it for the bull market, you sucked. You literally got dinked. This happened every single time, 3 out of 3 times. Okay, so that is something to just think about. We had 15 months of Solana, and Donald Trump has like finished off with a bang, and everyone thinks it's starting it with a bang. No, maybe he's finished off the mindshare explosion. Maybe Solana, you just had he had the president launch the coin, you all traded it. Okay, now what? You see what I mean? So it's just showing you the prices have reflected the mindshare as well here. Don't forget, friends, stay optimistic. Retail is here. Posted this earlier. The Google trend search for how to buy crypto literally through the roof. Through the roof. It's all happening this year. Just give it time. We need Ethereum higher though. So check out these pictures as worth. Look at this. SBF, Soy Bankman-Fried, Dildo Quan, and Puzu. Okay, but Suzu is a nice guy, but yeah, it's just the nickname Puzu is just it's too catchy to ignore. Now, all of them, they're actually not criminals. They were just one cycle early. Do you know that? And by the way, it's not even joking. They're one cycle early. They didn't actually do any crimes. They're literally just one cycle early. So everything they did, like they at least tried to do stuff. Like Trump just go, hey, here's a coin, does nothing, says, and by the way, I'm selling it. So is that not a? So what's even the word crime? You know, crime is an action. I've looked it up, which constitutes an offense and is punishable by law. Okay. You're selling stuff though. Is opening up a business a crime? You know, you're selling things. You're basically, friends, you're selling a book club entry ticket. And by the way, on John Trump's website, he goes, this is just to show support. It's not a security, not an investment contract, nothing. There you go. So you can't stop people using a technology to do that, right? So, and these people tried. They really did try. You can't say they didn't try. You can't say they didn't try. Dildo Quan really believed in the algo of Luna UST. SBF, he tried to get $100 billion worth. Puzu tried to do the same. They all had billions. They tried to make more. So you can't say like, what's the crime here really, right? I want to end with this as well, just to keep, friends, abundance mindset. Abundance mindset. There's lollipops everywhere, and we're going to be no bears inside, okay? I want you to remember, whenever you see one successful story of someone who made fast money, you see 100 of these. I was in crypto early. I had ETH at $4. I fumbled. I had Bitcoin at $500. I fumbled. I worked 2 jobs through 2 bear markets. In early and out early each run, never making any considerable amount. This run I made 500K and then I leveraged it all and I lost it all. I have wasted over a decade and now I'm single in my 30s and unhealthy. My friends, please, I need you to understand this. You only lose when you play with other people's money. Margin leverage. When you do margin leverage on an exchange, you're playing with the exchange's money. Yes? So that's how you lose, when it's other people's money. Okay? That's a risk. If you are in spot coins, you basically, friends, you have infinite time. And guess what? You can take losses on coins over time, but because new big opportunity that's fast and free comes up and gives you an opportunity to rotate in. But when you're on leverage, you can't even do that because you're wiped out. Okay, so please think about this story. And by the way, that's why a lot of these Fugazi people, they go, I made millions and millions of dollars. Yeah, okay, cool, bro. Because that person, they took a gamble when they were up at 500K, and then they made their million. Okay, this guy took his gamble. He had 500K. He took the gamble. He went back to zero. So it's survivorship bias. You only hear about the winners out here. Okay, so now this is a big bull market year. I'm excited. I do believe we will see someone round trip maybe $100 million this cycle. Maybe we'll see something that ridiculous. You know, but we might, maybe like a $50 million round trip. We'll see something like that happen. But that'll be an end of 2026 story by the time. But their peak, the coin isn't out yet. The BitConnect isn't made. You know, I want to show you. Friends, I'm full of all these. I'm full of all these stories here just to show you. This is really important. Let's talk about quickly SafeMoon type of coins where SafeMoon coins become popular in this final bull market year. Why? Because so many new people. So you and I, we're part of the 500 million person club. There are now 500 million new people who are going to join throughout by now to the end of the year. And the higher the price goes, the more they come. Okay, so those new people, they don't know what SafeMoon is. They don't know about like DeFi Ponzi flywheel stuff. They don't know about that. They don't know about leverage. They think, oh, leverage works because it's been working this year, right? They don't know that Donald Trump can't stop the sells, even with the Bitcoin strategic reserve buying in 2026. They don't know any of these things. They're new. You know, that's why they call it dumb money. I don't like they're companions. They're momentum traders. Okay, so the momentum, it's amazing and it's fast. It doesn't last forever though. Okay, so that type of stuff, though, you got to understand with SafeMoon, there was a kid, I still remember this story. I made a video on it. There was a kid who he put in like $2,000 to $5,000 into the SafeMoon ICO. Okay. Such a crazy story. And it was like 18 or 19. So he had no idea. He's like, oh, I want to get into crypto. I didn't even know SafeMoon had an ICO. I don't know where you get in. He put it into the ICO. At the top, he had $22 million. $22 million. Yes, he did not sell because he didn't understand no one understand what's going on. You're just watching this thing. And by the way, it happens so fast, man. Look at these friends. It's not like you got to think about here. It's literally like, man, in the period of, oh my gosh, in 14 days, you know, he's from, oh wow, he's got like, that is insane. In 14 days, he goes from, I'm going to find this number. He had 1.3 million. 14 days later, 22 million. Yes. But look, I want you to, please, you got to look, pay attention to this, okay? So this 18-year-old kid, okay, this 18-year-old, let's go use the weekly chart because the data's bunked. He would have had friends. He put in 5K. He would have had friends. He's probably worth like $100,000 there in literally a month. 5K, 100K. And then they would have tell him, sell, 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 sell. It's going down, it's going down. And then look what happens. His 100K becomes like $1 million. And then he's thinking, whoa, you cost me generational wealth. That's what happens, man. That's all humans. We think like that. The person who tells you to liquidate everything and go, you think, oh, if I listen to you, I would have been really poor. I'm not listening to you again. Ever. Then look what happens. His 1 million becomes 22 million. So fast. And before you know it, comes back down. Now, please learn this psychology. It hits 22 million, but by the end of next week, it's back down to only a quarter of that. So he's only got 5 million. Now, I remember this from his Coinfessions Rekt friends. I know, I remember this clear as day. He had 22 million. Now it says 5 million next week. He thinks in his mind, he's lost $17 million. He's entitled to 17 million at the top. That's what he believes. So when it comes back here and now he's got like 15 million or whatever, let's actually here, let's say when he gets back to this point, I'm going to get the exact measurement. When he gets back to this point, yeah, he's got 15 million-ish. He thinks he had 22 here. He had 5 here. He's back up to 15. He's like, wait a minute. I'm still down $5 million. That's what he's thinking about. And he sits on it for another week or two. Bang. Now it's back down here. So interesting psychology. This is not just a kid. This is every single person by default. Yeah, he was 18, 19. He was young at that time. Happens to every single person. I've been preparing you for this. If your portfolio, like I'm hoping maybe you got for people out there, maybe you got a 30K portfolio there right now. Yes, I'm just telling you, just be careful. Maybe you hit 900K and it's 12 months from now. And you're thinking, man, I just need another 20% and I'm out. Like, because that's what ends up happening. People move their number up as well because then they go, oh, I've got $1 million. Yeah, but I've got to pay a third for tax. Now I've only got 600K. I've got to pay off my bill. Now I've only got 500K. They go, but if I just hold another month or two, it could be up another 2x. So I'm just trying to prepare you for that. You know what happened to that kid? So he had 22 million up here. It comes back down. He sells it down for 95% drop down there. Probably, there you go. He sells it 95% lower. This is Feb 2022. By the way, this is Dogecoin Mania up here. This is Dogecoin Mania, friends. So this is like the end of the year could barely move up. It just comes back down. Okay, so he sells for 95%. Now, he's got $1 million left. Unfortunately, he says because he felt like it was down 20 million in his mind, he put it into exchanges, he margin traded, he lost it all to zero. Now he's zero. Now he's like a 21 or 22 years old, and he's just thinking about everything he lost. So just be careful that story because I remember when I read it, I'm like, man, just if you just take that $1 million, I know you can't feel good, you can't, but you got to remember, man, you started with $5,000. You start with $5,000, you have $1 million, okay? But they're thinking about the 22 down to 1 million, from 22 million down to 1 million. So you've learned from this story, friends. It's a very, very important story. That's why I made this episode just extra juicy for you. So you don't know where the top is or anything. You never know. However, you know what would have been best for this kid? If he never held everything completely. You know that? That's actually the best for him. If he was just taking profits along the way, friends, the whole way, even if his average price sell was here, right? Let's say his average price sell was here. You know, that's actually very common because you would have think like, oh, he's selling so low. No, look, he's 75% lower, but he would have $4 million. He would have 4 million in stable coins and something else. He wouldn't have come back in. Instead, now he's got zero. The dangerous drug that infected his mind was he had a full portfolio up here and he saw 22 million on his screen. You know, if you never showed him that 22 million and he just woke up from that $5,000, oh, I've got $1 million, I'm out. Okay. But you don't know what you're doing at that first cycle. These new people are coming in. So you understand what to do now. Net selling, take profits along the way. Don't take everything out. Okay, that's what I've been doing because you know, man, big crazy stuff. It's Donald Trump season, Donald Trump cycle, crime season. But yeah, now you understand these numbers and how this psychology in play out. Because at the end of the day, you just buy Bitcoin or Ethereum in the next bear market. You can make another, you won't get the exact low, but you can make another 4 or 5x somewhere in the future, maybe even the 3x. Okay, so you've learned a lot today, friends. We'll be exploring more of the strategy and stuff out here. Don't forget, for every time someone binks it, you have a story like that. This person lost $500,000 margin leverage trading. Because it's going to be blasted on your face. You're watching everyone, friends. They're all doing the Bybit affiliate links and stuff out here. How do you think it ends? How do you think it ends? Well, it starts with everyone puts it in, makes money. And then it ends with disaster. Okay, but you're prepared for this. You don't need to rely on this because you've been long spot altcoins. Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.